Well, hey everybody, welcome back to MCL. Just taking a little ride on the hog today. It's about 142 degrees out right now, last time I checked. I might be off on that a little bit, but it's hot. It is definitely hot out here. So this might be the time I would say something about go ahead and subscribe, like, share, blah, 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 blah. But I'm not going to do that, because if this is your first time here, you don't know anything about me. Who's this cat? He's got this electric bike. It doesn't even have cars in the video right now. So I get it. I get it. So I don't want you to subscribe right now. What I'd like you to do is go ahead and watch the whole video and then, decide, is this a good match? It's kind of like being on a first date. Are we a good match for each other? And so I'd like you to go ahead, watch the video, see what you think. If you don't subscribe, hey, that's cool. We're not a match. There won't be a second date. Well, with that being said, you can go on my channel, check out some stuff I've already done. Lots of car shows. I got some derbies on there, some what they call autocross on there. Drag racing. There's actually some ice racing. There's a really cool video at Lincoln, Nebraska at the Speedway Motors Museum. Apparently a lot of people like that. So go ahead and check out that and see what you think. So last video I posted was on a classic car auction. And we're not talking Meekum, Barrett Jackson. We're talking Remlinger. We're talking big time. Remlinger Muscle Car Museum has an auction twice a year. I went to the first one, made a video on that. I'll be going to the second one and doing another one. But that is super cool. Whether you're looking for, Mustangs, GTOs, Tri-Fi, like a military German World War II tank. They got they don't have the tank. There's no tank, but they got everything that you could think of. So go ahead and check that out. Pretty cool video, something you might like. So enough gabbing, let's get on with the video here, especially before I have heat stroke. So this is a video I recorded several months ago, and it's up in St. Paul, Minnesota. It's an indoor car show. And it's hosted by Gopher State Timing Association. They're a huge car organization here in the Midwest, especially in the Twin Cities, Minnesota. And if it wasn't for them, we would probably have half the events that we do. They're everywhere. I will also leave a link in the description. You can go ahead and check that out. It kind of tells about their history. They date back into the 50s. I mean, they've done this for decades. Super cool people to talk to. So go ahead and check out that link, and there's a lot of stuff in there that's pretty interesting to read. So something I got to mention again, I know I've mentioned several times, but I hate it. I hate it so much. This event, like a lot of them, had its own music going on, playing 50s music or whatever. The crowd was actually pretty loud. And I can't have that in my videos. YouTube doesn't like that. They'll give me a copyright strike or whatever. So I got to dub over all that with my crappy royalty-free music. And also I can't do any interviews, can't talk to people. I really can't talk myself in the video. So, I'm going to put in my crappy music again. And in this one, I will kind of follow along, tell you about some of the cars that are in the video. And I'd have to say, I think there was a few dollars and maybe some time put into some of these cars. I mean, they're pretty nice, So, hope you enjoy it. So it looks like this beautiful piece of machinery was built by Tinman 2 Customs. You want any more information on them? It looks like they're on all the different social medias, Facebook and whatnot, Twitter and whatever. And apparently they got a top 12 at SEMA Battle of the Builders. So pretty nice looking rig. 1965 Chevrolet Impala. This thing's got a 400, making 383 horsepower. Has the Holley Sniper EFI system on it. 4-speed Muncie transmission, Summit Racing cylinder heads on it. Full Dakota digital dash in this bad boy. Out back we got a 12-bolt posi rear end, 355 gears, Willwood disc brakes all around, and it's got some pretty good size rims on it. They're Foose, and the backs are 20 by 10, sporting 255/45. The fronts are a little smaller, 18 by 8 with a 245/45. So what you're looking at here is 900 horsepower, 588 cubic inch big block, and it's stuffed into a 1968 Chevy Nova. Here we have a 1969 Camaro RS Z28 406 cubic inch small block Holley Sniper EFI system. Has a turbo 350 automatic tranny in it, gear vendor's overdrive, 12 volt posi, 373 gears, and it's owned and raced, and it was built by Dustin Nelson. You ever heard of a Bearcat? Well, that's what the owner is calling this. This is a 1968 Plymouth Barracuda, and this has a 1160 horsepower 2018 Hellcat motor in it. Has 985 foot-pounds of torque. Well, this is definitely an interesting machine here. What's left of a 1930 Model A two-door sedan now has a 632 cubic inch big block Chevy in it. Has a Lenco air shifter 4-speed. Six-time NHRA Pro Stock World Champion made an appearance, Warren Johnson. Turns out this cat's from Minnesota. So you're looking at a custom-built 502 big block with 700 horse. It has the Holley management system on it. And this is in a 55 Chevy Nomad. Transmission is in automatic 4L80E. Some extras about it, digital Dakota dash,
vintage air, electric windows, and like I mentioned, the Holley management system. This has Wellwood 14-inch disc brakes, 6-piston calipers. '63 Nova SS has a LS1 in it. Transmission is a L460E. Four-wheel disc brakes all the way around, and this has the Heights independent front end on it. Also has air conditioning.
You know, I think you're gonna like these next couple cars coming up. They're pretty sweet. I wouldn't mind having them myself, really, to be honest with you. They're cool.
How about a 1964 Corvette? LS2 engine with a 6-speed manual transmission behind it. Here we have a beautiful 1969 Camaro RS. LS motor again, this one is a LS3 making 495 horse. Vintage air, power windows and locks, and it has push button start. Has 14-inch front disc brakes with 6-piston calipers. Independent rear suspension on a 9-inch, 350 gears. Wellwood 11-inch rear inboard disc brakes. Very cool little 1932 Ford Roadster pickup. I'm not much of a truck guy, but I wouldn't mind having this at all. This 1933 Ford has the 2.3 EcoBoost turbocharged 4-cylinder with a 6-speed transmission. 1957 Chevy Bel Air two-door hardtop. LS3 motor again, making 495 horsepower. Transmission is automatic. That's a 4L70. Strange 9-inch rear end with 370 gears. Some other things about it is a hand-formed aluminum inner fenders. Lower fenders have been made to match the molding on the rockers. Trunk cylinders removed. Quarter fin top moldings welded, grounded, and polished. Lower dash glove compartment door removed and molded smooth. Here we have a beautiful blue 1950 Anglia. It has a handmade frame, sporting a 427 cubic inch Chevy big block, making 630 horsepower. This has run the best in the quarter mile of 10.07 at 133. Man, this is a beautiful car, 1939 Chevy. And if anybody watching this is in the Minnesota area, this is fully restored and custom by Superior Quality Restorations, located in Rochester, Minnesota. And the interior was done by Hot Rod Upholstery in Pine Island, Minnesota.
So, what do you think? I mean, you made it this far into the video. Must like something. Was it me? Was it just you liked me? Maybe. It's probably the cars. Yeah, I'm sure it was the cars. But like I mentioned earlier, it's kind of like a first date. And if you made it this far into the date, I think we're a match. I really do. We'll be seeing more of each other. At least you'll be seeing me. Yeah, so lots of videos coming. So if you like this one, you're gonna like the stuff that's coming up. I got 13 events that I need to edit and put out yet. So there's a lot coming. So if you enjoyed this, definitely subscribe, like, share. Pull your mother aside, tell her about it. Maybe next time she's at her book club, she'll tell her friends, and that's how it spreads. So with that all being said, I think we're going to wrap it up. I'm going to jump back on my hog before I pass out from the 142-degree weather out here. And if you subscribe, I will definitely see you guys again, or like I said, you'll see me. So thanks again for watching.